the ass, the face, under the skirt, or the top. So I don't know what to scan today because today we are 3D scanning again, and welcome back to Rookie Engineering. I'm sorry if you're an employer or a company watching this. I promise I'm a little bit more professional in the other parts of this series, but I do have to choose what Alonso chose.
Boobs or bums?
Bums.
So the Japanese version of this car, the Altezza RS200 or IS200 in Japan. But anyway, the Japanese version specifically had taillight covers, which I think look really cool and make the car look more like an R32 Skyline. So let's get into it. So if you haven't seen the video of me explaining how to start 3D scanning, that is linked above or below on the description. I don't know how to do the YouTube thing where you have a little video in the top right, but anyway, that will be linked below on my series called Rookie Engineering, which this is an episode of that. I forgot what episode it is by this point. I think it's episode 10. But today we are not borrowing a scanner from the library of my university. We bought a 3D scanner, we invested it. I say we, but my mom did. So thank you, Mama. I really appreciate this. Anyway, this is an investment because with this, it expands the capabilities and basically allows me to design stuff better. And I have so many cool ideas for this car around my house and so on, and for my friends. But we're gonna start with baby steps, the rear of the car, because it's relatively smooth. There's a few reflective surfaces, but we could definitely fix that with a little bit of markers and baby powder and isopropyl alcohol. But I originally wanted to do the underside of the side skirts just to make mounts, or the underside of the front bumper to make mounts, or the front bumper in general to make canards. But this is the first time I'm using this scanner, and I don't want to embarrass myself by the lack of knowledge. So like every other Rookie Engineering episode, we're learning together. So let's open this carrier box thing and let me show you what's included. So I don't have a proper table to show you what's all included in this, so I'm using my beat up table slash deep freezer in my garage that I use to put my tools on. That's why there's so many scratches and stuff. But this is a Shining 3D EINSTAR scanner. I got recommended this by Carlton Drifts on Instagram. I think that's his name. So I'm gonna put some gloves on because this is an expensive scanner and I don't want to do anything to compromise it. So don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Anyway, so in the box you get a power cable with a USB that also needs to be powered and a power adapter that also connects here. I'll explain that later. After that, you get the scanner itself. Beautiful scanner with wow. I don't even know what's on here, but it looks beautiful. And in this compartment right here, you get microfiber, some scanning markers, so I don't have to steal the spools. Use the spools, borrow the spools, alleged. Anyway, there's a quick start guide down here. And then when you first buy the scanner, you have to calibrate it, and they give you a calibrating pad. So in this compartment, you have a calibrating pad and then a strap right here that you could attach to the bag itself. So I like to take this out so I could rest the scanner on top of this, but I don't want to rest it on this dirty place. I'm gonna put some, what do you call these? Blue paper towels. I'm just gonna put this right here so I could put this right here, so I could put that right here, sideways. You do not want to rest it on the screen itself or glass. So I'm gonna rest it right here, and then we could get started on plugging it in. So the way you set it up is that there's this, oh, I just lost the rubber band. Anyway, this long power cord, I'm gonna plug it up right here and then move the camera so you can see me powering in this adapter, which I can just show you right now. Here you go. All right. Let me move the camera. All right, so yes, I am on the floor, but I just want this power adapter to rest on the floor and not be dangling anywhere. So this is the power adapter. Looks like this right here. So we're gonna put this lightly on the floor like that. And then we have one more cable. This cable will attach to the scanner itself using this weird looking pin thing and attach to the computer. But since this is an engineering tool, it's engineered differently, believe it or not. This is the first USB cable I've ever seen in my life that has this thing. You're probably wondering what it is as well. So this little plug comes off and it requires additional power. Go figure. So I'm gonna be very careful with this end, which is the end that goes into the scanner. and I'm going to plug this into my computer after I give it, or before I give it power, because I don't know what the process is, to be honest. Anyway, let's plug this into my computer. All right, so I moved the computer right here in the middle, so I could rest the scanner on top of the car, which I'm very scared. But here's the power cable, goes into there. So I'm just gonna leave it right here for right now. And what I'm gonna do is plug in the scanner, and I'm gonna show you how. So this is the pad that I wanted to rest the scanner on, but since the cable is over here, I'm gonna be very careful and rest it right here. Seems like it's not gonna go anywhere. So move the computer over there and place the scanner right here. Beautiful scanner right here. Place it on the side right here. Perfect. Now I can show you how to plug this thing in. All right, so just for safety, I'm going to be placing the scanner in my left hand and wearing the safety band like the Wii. So I'll be holding it like this for y'all. And then in the quick start guide, it says that the red dot, can you see that? Red dot is facing the screen. So red dot aligned with the screen, not the screen, the camera. So red dot to cameras. Put it in like that and use the metal. Don't push on the rubber. And then just pops right in like that. So now we have that situated. Let's undo this. I swear I'm treating this like it's a diamond ring, but it is for me. We could plug this in, if you could see this little thing. The power to the USB. So now that has power. These two lights came on. Let's go over to the computer and show you the software. So now we're in the software called EINSTAR from Shining 3D. When you originally get this scanner, you need to calibrate it, which I didn't record, of course, because I just wanted to calibrate it myself. But after this, I'm assuming you click New Project Group, name it whatever you want to name it. So for me, I would do rear of my car. Simple. Confirm. The scan model is an object. It's not a small object. And we want to do markers, and texture really doesn't matter. Global markers, hybrid. Features and textures, okay? Select resolution. I'm gonna leave it like that. Texture scan, sure. Why not? Confirm. So new project is being made right now. All right, so I don't know what this is, but before we start scanning, we need to prep the surface. So let's do that first. So before spraying this with the alcohol baby powder solution, I want to actually wipe it down because I want the scan to be pretty nice and clean. So I got some isopropyl alcohol with a blue towel, and we're just gonna wipe it down real quick. Just around the area, not too deep of a clean, but just enough. So if you remember from last time, we made a mess. So here's the funnel, here's the baby powder. Let's not make a mess this time. So, and I'm gonna go really up and close so you could see it. All right, that should be plenty. Whoa. I don't need much, it's a smaller area. I think in my nose. I think I put too much, but hey, you live, you learn. Baby powder isn't the most expensive thing. Gas is, and alcohol, so that should be plenty, I think. We'll see. Everything in this series is trial and error, which is a great trait to have as an engineer. To not be afraid to make chances, take chances, make decisions. That's what I combined. And roll with the punches. Invest in yourself, buy that 3D printer, buy that 3D scanner, have fun, because engineering college is not fun at all. All right, so a little bit of shakeroo. Let's get started. Wow. Shooting blanks. What is this? Hello? You see that? Shooting blanks. Is it just full of just powder? I don't even know, I can't even see. So unfortunately, I don't have any more spray bottles, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on like a towel and wipe it on and see if that works. Milky texture. All right, so no idea if this is gonna work, but hey, let's try it out. Okay, a little bit on here. Okay, a little bit. Let's see, it's kind of working. Let me ask my dad for a spray bottle if he has one inside. Don't tell my parents this, but I just basically threw away an entire bottle of Windex so I could do this little project. All right, let's put this in here. I didn't even test if the Windex sprayed. All this goopy mess, whatever, in here. Looks like milk, like soy milk. There you go. And then let's test it out. Oh, I think it's working. Yep, it's working. We're in business, baby. Oh, that works so good. Oh, that works better than anything I've ever seen. Okay, after this, I'm definitely gonna have to clean this bottle because the last time it got clogged. So spraying all this section, I don't want to get it on there, so let me put a towel over it. It's already getting stuck like this, the abrasiveness of the baby powder. Well, that means when you use a spray bottle, just rinse it out with water or just normal alcohol, and then it should be good. Even these little crevices down here. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna rinse this out, wash my hands, and get new gloves on before I start scanning. So I'll be back. Yep, if you just rinse it out with water and spray it a few times, it unclogs itself. So that's what you have to do to keep your 3D scanning sprayer alive. All right, let's get some gloves on and start scanning. My bad, I forgot to put the markers. So I saw this trick online where you put the markers on painter's tape so you don't have to pick off the markers individually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sporadically put some here, you know, some here. All right, I think that should be plenty, so marker time. All right, so we finally got done markering it, preparing it, cleaning it, putting baby powder and alcohol on it, putting these paint tapes on it so the markers are easy to come off. So now let's officially start scanning. I don't even know how to use the software, so we're gonna learn together. All right, so I've positioned you on a suction cup on my car, which I think is genius, and we're going to start scanning. So I'm actually going to use the mouse with my left hand and hold the scanner with my right, because I'm more trustworthy with my right, or I'm not ambidextrous like SpongeBob. All right, so I'm gonna hold this like this, very carefully. I'm gonna start the preview, so. Whoa, bright, and no data scan. Whoa. Okay, I'm so glad I'm recording this for y'all. Click plus or minus on the scanner to adjust the brightness. This is insane so far. Okay. It is scanning really well. Distance adjustment. So I don't know how to do this with both hands. Like this. Working distance adjustment. So texture flashing, data quality indicator. Okay. Let's just do the scan, man. I have no idea. All right, I'm gonna put this down like this with the cable, like this. And then I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see me better. I'm very excited if you can't tell. All right, so see, so I could scan better. I don't even know what the buttons do on the scanner, to be honest. I read it, but I forgot. All right, so, whoa. This is insane. Whoa, it's like actively, okay, a little bit of lag because I'm probably recording too, which this is insane how quick it's picking everything up. I can't switch hands. I just realized I put a wrist wrap on. Okay, going down. Sorry if you can hear wind because it's very hot in Alabama and I am using a fan to stay cool. I'll increase brightness so you can see everything. Okay, this is insane. All right, let me try to get the bottom. So that ledge up there isn't as unfamiliar. Okay. Okay. Even scanning things that aren't like markered, unlike the other scanner. I'm gonna go very slowly. Apparently I use the computer a lot, and it said minimum RAM 32 gigs. Brother, this is 2026. If you have 32 gigs of RAM, you're a king. Or you can't. If you can buy 32 gigs of RAM, you're a billionaire. All right. I think that I'm trying to be safe with the strap, but also there's a little fan on here. I didn't notice that. I'm trying to be safe with the strap, but I like to switch hands. So I just gotta roll slow. Oh, what happened? Tracking lost. Oh, it's yelling at me. Okay, so back on the right hand. Okay, I'll lower the seat. I like how it yells at you. Okay, so the main thing we're going to do is design a cover for this taillight, which I am scanning way more than just that, just because I'm excited. I'm going to go up. I'm going to get close. I'm going to scan the top too, because I'm just curious to see if it can do it. Oh my god. Hopefully it's recording and not lagging on my computer, which I'll have to do a test scan without recording to see if the recording impacts the scanner. Oh, the light's red. What am I doing? Light green. Okay. My hand's cramping up. So tense. Alright, going one more pass. So I'm just gonna go top to bottom, side by side. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit at the top like this. Oh my god, the view is so cool. Like how views on the computer. Does that make sense? What am I showing now? Okay, so stop right there and just literally just roll. Oh, okay. Low. There's a little red light right here, and it tells me if I'm doing well or not. Oh, lost. Okay, I get it, man. I get it. Lower the brightness. It's like reflecting off. Lower the brightness. All right. Lowering the brightness all the way. All right, it turned red. So slowly, and then down a little bit, and then slowly move. Green, shuffling. Probably see my face focusing. This is so cool. Oh, what does that mean? Hey, green. Oh, too far away. Hey, down. Some. Now. That's a really good. Oh my god! It started scanning my plate. It's a Fed. Alleged. I don't know. Look at that. Green. Okay, we're good. It actually scans better with low brightness. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going until I hear you. Yep, I hear you. Tell me that I am way too far away. This crevice is gonna be a big part. I don't know if I should make the cover like match the crevice or use it as a mounting point. This scanning area is pretty impressive. All right, going lower, which I don't need to, but I want to. Ah, okay. It yelled at me. My captures are stuck. Okay. I'm also very careful of the cable. Okay. We're good. Okay, green. Okay, I get it. A little bit lower. I just want to see what it can do. Alright, you're lost. I get it. Quit yelling at me. Good. Alright, I think that's all, to be honest. Alright, I get it. No tracking. I get it. Alright, I get it. It's yelling at me. Alright, tracking lost. Now I'm gonna set it down. Oh, and the fan just kicked on. Oh, never mind. That's my neighbor's cutting some, I don't know, wood or something. Okay. Put that there. Let go of the wrist wrap. All right, now we could just pause scan or delete. No, not delete. Pause scan. Whoa, that's cool. Flagging a bit. Okay. No, not start scan. Where's the next? No. Okay. What is this? Generate point clouds. Okay, hopefully I didn't delete my scan. I'm actually gonna, warning, insufficient memory. Oh no. I'm gonna stop the recording and then start it. Insufficient memory. No. It is recommended to rewind or use a computer with, no. Okay, I gotta search up how to fix this. All right, so I don't have enough memory on my computer to actually use this scanner. So I have to rewind, which is, I don't know what it means, to be honest. But there's a button in the bottom left of the software that says rewind. And I'm clicking rewind now. So the max amount of storage or memory this can take is 32. So I might have to upgrade that, sadly. So we're just waiting on it to rewind. Let me show you what it's doing. Rewinding right now. I have no idea what that means. I'm assuming it's deleting some of my scans that I did, but I am not recording anymore, just to give my computer a little bit more life. So I don't know what to do, unplug it, not unplug it, but I'm just gonna put y'all right here. Something went wrong, software error. What does that mean? And it crashed, maybe? It is so hot in here. Great scanner though. I just wish it would work with my computer. I might have to buy more RAM for this laptop. Or buy a whole new laptop, I have no idea. But it's a prosumer scanner, which means it is meant for people who are more skilled than I am. So it's loading the project right now. Let me fix the camera. Loading the project right now. And guys, we might have, and the camera's crooked again. All right, so if it just fails and it just crashed and we lost our scan, I'm just gonna cut this video short right here. It finally loaded, so the scan looks great. That's the good news. The bad news is, let's see if we could generate cloud points. So right here, optimizing and optimize and generate cloud point. Nope. Oh, insufficient memory. It is recommended to rewinder to generate cloud point. Continue. Oh! I didn't know there's a continue button. Please work. Please work. So, fun fact, I just Googled this. Generating point clouds can take a few hours. I've been sitting here waiting. And another fun fact, you can't unplug the scanner and clean up. So, I've decided that I'm not going to rescan this area. I'm just gonna clean it up while this generates. And if it's not done, I'll close the garage and leave everything plugged in while it generates. So, thanks for watching this video. If it generates by today, somehow optimizing and meshing, or whatever it's called, optimizing and generating point data clouds, I think that's what it's called, worked. So let me show you, because I'm afraid to start recording on my computer because it's very intensive for the computer itself. So I'm just gonna show you like this. So here's how it looks. Beautiful data editing and meshing. So preview, no. Project group, delete your scan, hell no. Mesh model, this is what I need. Mesh model, bam. So scan, filter, smooth, standard, medium, high. Simplification, I'm just gonna literally leave everything how it is. So processing. So device, calibration, scan done, processing, post-processing. So fingers crossed. Let's hope that this works. So the generating point clouds only took like less than an hour, I think 40 minutes. This is actually already at 20% and it's climbing as we speak. Come on, there you go. So it might even take less than that. So let's hope. And the meshing process is done. So after this, or the meshing preview is done, not even the process. All right, so now I'm looking at the mesh itself. Looks pretty good. Confirm. Okay, please do not texture remap. Got it. Okay, now export my scan. Yes, perfect. That's what I need. Export. Save mesh locally in my files. Documents, EINSTAR. No, I want to put it somewhere else. So you know what? I'm gonna put it on my desktop. Why not? Because sometimes my secondary drive like disconnects, like my M.2 inside my laptop. It's really weird. And then I'm gonna file type. Oh, you could do multiple file types. ASC, STL, OBJ, PLY, .3, MF. So I'm gonna do both, all three. Okay, the real left scan. Oh, saving. Please, please work, please, please. Oh, 11%, 12. All right, it's loading. Wish me luck. Thank God it worked. So I'm gonna go to that file on my desktop and see if it's there. Whoa, okay, everything's there. So I'm gonna copy it and put it on the cloud so I can open it on my desktop. So, all right, so now let me show you. There's a lot of options to do. There's texture adjustment, so you could adjust the brightness. I like it like that. So normal, basically. Cancel, simplification. I'm not gonna mess with that. Go back, cancel. Mesh optimization. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Smooth, all that. Right now, look, even the like the texture of it, of the drippage, I don't know, of the alcohol is there. So I don't know how this is gonna work out when I start designing on this, but look at this. That's that, and here it is. Beautiful. This is worth the money. All right, so all these options that you have. But anyway, thanks for watching. In the next episode of Rookie Engineering, we'll get into this scan specifically and try to design on it. So stay tuned for that. It might not be next episode. I might have another video planned for the summer, but so far this summer's content has been great and a lot of fun to edit, record, mess around with. So hopefully y'all are enjoying it too. Comment down below and I'll see you every Sunday, always, no matter what. Peace.